Have you ever wondered why the United States joined World War II? Why a nation across the ocean, thousands of miles from the front lines of Europe and Asia, suddenly became one of the most powerful forces in the bloodiest war in history? Well, you're about to find out. Let's take a step back to the early 1940s. The world was collapsing. Nazi Germany blitzed through Europe like a hurricane. Hitler's armies tore through cities, through countries, through lives. In the Pacific, Japan moved with ruthless force, claiming territories, massacring civilians, and tightening their grip on Asia. In the United States, it stood on the sidelines, watching, waiting. The American people were still wounded from World War I. They didn't want to send more sons into foreign soil. They hoped neutrality would be enough. But the truth is, oceans don't protect you from history. December 7th, 1941. It was just a Sunday morning in Hawaii. Calm, peaceful soldiers started their day. Families made breakfast. The world, as they knew it, was still normal. Then it happened. The sky roared. Japanese planes dived from the clouds. Bombs dropped. Explosions tore through the harbor. Battleships erupted into flames. Black smoke choked the sky. In under 2 hours, over 2,400 Americans were dead. Pearl Harbor was in ruins. The very next day, President Franklin D. Roosevelt stood before Congress. He called it a date which will live in infamy. And it did. America declared war on Japan. Within days, Germany and Italy declared war on America. In 1 week, the United States went from neutral to all in. But here's the thing, Pearl Harbor didn't start everything. It simply made it unavoidable. Even before the attack, America had been inching closer to war. Through the Lend-Lease Act, the U.S. was already arming the Allies, sending ships, weapons, tanks, and aid to Britain and the Soviet Union. German submarines were attacking American cargo ships in the Atlantic, and Japan's expansion across Asia, their invasion of China, their war crimes had already pushed America to freeze their oil and trade. War was approaching, whether America wanted it or not. Pearl Harbor just ripped the mask off. Hey, quick pause. If you're feeling this story right now, if you're learning something new, smash that like button and hit subscribe to Old Legends. This is what we do. We bring the past to life every single week. And trust me, we've got even deeper stories coming your way. Back to the battlefield. After Pearl Harbor, America transformed overnight. Factories stopped making cars and started making tanks. Planes rolled off assembly lines by the hour. Men enlisted by the millions. Women took over the workforce in a way that changed history forever. The entire country became a war engine. And then, America fought. On the beaches of Normandy, through waves of bullets. In the frozen forests of Bastogne, with frostbitten fingers on rifles. In the skies above Berlin. On the black sands of Iwo Jima, where every inch was paid in blood. They didn't fight for conquest. They fought to stop tyranny, to dismantle fascism, to stop genocide, to defend freedom even across oceans. So, why did the United States join World War II? Because they were attacked, because fascism had gone too far, because silence was no longer an option, because when the world stood at the edge of collapse, someone had to answer. And when America answered, the war changed. The United States didn't just help win World War II. They shifted the balance of global power. They became a symbol, not perfection, but of purpose, of pressure, of presence. And that's the kind of story we live for here on Old Legends. Because this isn't just about remembering what happened, it's about understanding why it mattered. So if this story moved you, if it made you feel the weight of history, hit that like button, leave a comment with your thoughts, and subscribe to Old Legends. We bring stories like this to your screen every single week. Thanks for watching. This is Old Legends, and history, it's never really gone. It's just waiting for someone to tell it right.